Too sexy for this syrup, too sexy for your girl, too sexy for this world, too sexy for this life.
Hey, what's up? It's another episode of the Orange Juice Podcast. Recently it came to my attention that there's another Orange Juice Podcast that has 39 subscribers. So we're not going to stop making these until we get 39 subscribers.
No, 40. We have
40. We got to get 40? All right. So we have Christopher Walbridge here today. He's going to be telling a story, and after that, me and Arjun will go on our individual spiels. First of all, Arjun, congratulations. Can I say it?
Yeah, go ahead.
You got into a college Northeastern and across the country, so good job.
Thanks, man.
But first, we have Christopher, I forgot your Jeffrey, whatever, Walbridge.
Middle name is not Jeffrey. That's his brother's name.
William.
Wait, what the fuck? Are you serious?
Christopher William Walbridge, yeah.
Oh, shit. For some reason, that was a tip of my tongue, but I thought I would remember that. That's what... Yeah, tip of my tongue. Yeah, but I thought it wouldn't be because my brother and I would remember that. But anyways, you start wherever you want.
All right, so it all begins my freshman year. What is this? Holy shit.
You bought it again?
I'm actually,
my God.
you know what?
How much is it?
I'm actually going to save it. I thought I was not telling you. That's Reaper. That's the hardest one.
You bought it again and you couldn't have it once?
Get the other one from the
Wait, can I get a bite?
One in the back.
It's
Why
Reaper.
did you take my... Dude, should we just take a bite?
Why did you take a bite? I kind of want to take a bite.
I took a bite.
I'm going to. I'll do it with you. Thank you for
All this is being recorded, by the way. Hey,
Live on podcast.
live on podcast.
Oh, get that shit.
You fucking that shit up. Gunner cannot take a... Oh my god.
Oh my god! We just came out of final. Kind of sucks. Sorry for the interruption. I'll let you continue, Christopher Walbridge.
Yeah, so my name is Christopher Walbridge. I've been described as the heart and soul of the basketball team. People originally, I thought they had me on the basketball team for eye candy. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm number 23. I've recently stopped going to practices because I'm protesting. What am I protesting, you ask? So at the very beginning of the year, I was second string, all right? And we set up practice and we were scrimmaging the first string. And we scrimmaged them like 3 times. I think one of our best games, we beat them all 3 times. And I'm not gonna lie, every single time we dogged the starters in scrimmages, it was embarrassing. Everyone was pissed, starters were pissed.
That's it, get spicy.
The bench was hyped. Oh, we just ate a habanero kind of Dave's hot chicken, by the way, so we're all kind of dying. I feel like I'm taking it like a champ.
That came like 3 minutes later.
Yeah, so Dave's panicking right now. I'm done. I'm fine now. I took the biggest bite too. I guess I'm just built different.
I am a little bitch.
I am Cambodian. So what you guys did miss was Jaden came up behind Arjun Bhakta, one of the members of the Orange Juice Podcast, and completely pulled down his pants. I can describe the underwear he has on right now. It's light blue. You're pretty high up.
Oh, it's pretty dark blue.
Oh, yeah, it is dark blue. Here, let me see it again. Dude, you have spice from the chicken on your fucking pants.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so... yeah, we got a little distracted. Okay, back to the story. So, yeah, we were dogging the starters in these scrimmages. I think one of our games I had 9 points, 9 out of the 15. And I thought I was going to have a big role on the team. Sorry. Dave is still dying, by the way. That's why he's not... Yep, all right.
Arjun, you want to participate?
Dude, I just don't think this is the right time for this.
No, keep on going. You're
right.
You write your story.
All right, so we were dogging the starters in scrimmages. We were having fun.
This year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, are we starting from way back when?
I mean, we talked about our career.
All right, so I'm just gonna start right here. So this is where like I start to fall out of love with basketball, because there we are dogging the starters in scrimmages, and I thought I was gonna carve out a role for myself on the team because I was like the leader of the second string. But I saw myself fall to third string when people on the football team came back to stage.
Don't use don't use proper nouns, by the way. Try not to.
What's proper nouns?
People,
Like names, cities, teams.
Noun.
Well, yeah,
So
I
say
haven't
like
said
the
it.
school.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying in advance.
Yeah, so the people from the football team came back to basketball, and I saw myself fall in the rotation, even though I was playing better than some of the starters. Like I feel like I deserved a spot in the bench rotation, like a 7th, maybe 6th man, 8th man. I'm an energy guy. That's what I've always been, and that's when I started falling out of love with basketball. And it led me to actually stop going to practices, and I haven't gone to practices in, I think, 2 weeks.
We'll get all the way back to this. But so where did you grow up? Be broad, like direction county.
Yeah, so I grew up in Tustin.
Yeah. Okay.
I've never really been a basketball player. I've been a lacrosse player in my life. I played lacrosse as a kid. I was like a multi-sport. Like I didn't know what I wanted to do, so I like played baseball. I played.
Bye, Chris.
Bye, Lawrence. I played like football. Yeah. I played lacrosse, and I thought coming into high school, lacrosse is what I was gonna do. Freshman year, I realized we needed PE credit, so I joined the basketball team for shits and gigs. And I didn't really play my freshman year because this is my first year playing basketball. I didn't really know how to play.
Yeah. So walking in with no prior basketball experience, when you first go to the gym. Yeah, and you became captain of the frosh team. That's good to mention.
Yeah.
So, what was your mentality when you first walked in?
Well, I walked through the door, and the first person I see is David Ho, and he's just like kind of like big Asian kid. I'm gonna keep him. I was 4'10" at the beginning of freshman year. I was really short, and no prior basketball experience. And walking in and becoming the captain, that was like huge for me, even though I didn't play that much. I've always been called like a leader just because I'm vocal, but yeah, the skill wasn't there. And I saw David, and I was like, oh, I'm in for a bumpy ride. But everyone's actually pretty nice, and it was a nice experience on the team. Coach Chris, who's a coach at our. Oh wait. We just got told to be quiet, so I'm gonna keep talking and not change my tone at all.
Yeah. So where do you think you got these leadership skills from, though?
I've been a smaller kid, so I had to just talk to receive like attention. You know, like I kind of got brushed off because I just looked like everyone else. I was like, there's nothing really special about me. So I wanted to pride myself on my communication and my ability to be approachable to others and like my friendliness. So yeah.
So you talked to me a bunch of times before, like moving around different schools, especially in middle school and stuff. So what was that like for you?
Yeah, so like I said, I became talkative and vocal because I realized I had to make friends in a different way than everyone else. People are usually with their friends for like 8-9 years through 4 years through middle school. But I've moved schools 5 times, and it was hard for me to keep friends. So I had to adjust and become more vocal, more social to make friends when I went to a new school. And every time I transferred or every time I went to a new school, it was like a cycle was restarting.
So you know I'm cool with your older brother. So what role did he play in your life? And Arjun Bhakta, how about you talk a little? Just say something. Yeah,
so my older brother, all 3 of us have older brothers, and I feel like my relationship with my older brother is kind of different than your guys's. I don't really talk about this, but I'm always kind of chasing my older brother, and I've always like really wanted to be better than him at stuff. So I've found stuff that he's like not as good at.
I've felt the same completely.
Oh really?
Yeah.
And like I've tried to like get better at that.
In terms of basketball, that's been how it is for me because he's significantly more skilled than I am.
It was for me though. I chose to do basketball because I used to play baseball with William. I think I was actually better. I could have been better than him, but I had like untapped potential, and everyone's like, you. So I kind of went to basketball because of that. And then school-wise, I just got better than him because I'm Dave.
Yeah, so Jeff was always really talented school-wise and like educational-wise, and that was his kind of niche. Haha, apes. But I always saw myself as more of a musical person. Like I play the piano. I used to like do like singing and stuff. I still kind of do.
I didn't know you sing.
Yeah, I have like perfect pitch and whatever. And I play piano like competitively, and that's something I love to do, and I feel like that's what I'm good at, and I've always like prided myself on that. Also just growing up, I had to like do different things than he did to kind of make a name for myself, and that's kind of the reason why I applied to the college that I ED'd to. Can I say it?
Say like a letter.
It begins with a D.
And ends with an art man.
What the fuck? Yeah, it's Dartmouth. It's because my brother goes there, and I always wanted to be...
I gotta remember to cut that out, so here. Ah! I'll see, like, the...
But you said he got into...
Yeah, you said I got into Northeastern.
Oh, I gotta cut that out.
It doesn't matter. No, why does it matter?
Oh, are you comfortable with sharing that, though?
Yeah, I'll give a fuck.
Okay. Keep on going on your track.
Yeah, so I applied to Dartmouth originally because my brother went there. And I've always kind of been chasing him, so I wanted to be better than him. I wanted to go to Dartmouth and be like more well known, more like smart, more popular.
Yeah.
Which knowing Jeff shouldn't have been that hard of a problem, but I didn't get in, so I guess I'm gonna have to do that somewhere else. Also, it's been like trying to get my parents' approval. Like I applied to Dartmouth and I like wanted to go to Dartmouth, not because of myself. Like, matter of fact, like it's not even one of my like top schools. Although don't tell that to Dartmouth.
Yeah.
Like I would love to go there. Don't get me wrong, it's an Ivy League, but I feel like I'd be happier at other places. And me applying to Dartmouth was just like a ploy for like my parents' attention. So when I got deferred, it wasn't really about getting deferred from the college. It was more about getting deferred from my parents' like love.
Damn. It's tough.
That was deep.
Yeah, that was deep actually, deadass. So, let's give you a fucking quote. I should put that as a channel banner.
Wait. We have another quote.
Oh, I gotta put my quote down there.
All right.
I'll put it in there.
Okay. You want to read it out?
Yeah, where is it?
Saved.
So, I deal with my own shit. I texted this to Arjun Bhakta last night. Some days I wake up as Draymond, some days Kyrie, some days Kanye, and every day Dave. That's it. Because I feel like those three personalities make up me, and I feel like one of them every single day. I feel like I have multiple personalities disorder secretly.
Not
like,
secretly.
Okay, I definitely do.
Oh, I interrupt this big quote thing to say that I am Arjun Bhakta soon.
Oh, don't put that in there. We gotta cut that because I don't want anything here to. Because I don't want anyone to get in trouble off of this shit. That's why I haven't mentioned like proper nouns when I was giving my rant and shit. Okay.
So back to what? What do we want to go back to?
So freshman year, you do the play and basketball at the same time, and this is a big transitioning moment for you because you didn't really know too many people at stage.
Yeah.
So just talk about that whole experience as a multi-talented individual and also getting into a new environment.
Yeah, so my freshman year, I actually hung out with a different group of people that I hung out with now. Like, I did the play just because, like, I was musical and I felt like I should do it. I didn't really enjoy it that much, but it was okay. I did basketball, and I made friends on the basketball team. Actually, two of the people I associated myself most with were on the basketball team, and I hung out with a different group of people until I realized that I didn't really belong with them and that they didn't. I had the mindset where if they don't value that they're there, they don't even want you there. And, like, if you weren't there, like, would they even care? And when I was hanging out with them, I always felt like I couldn't speak. Like, I was always trying to, like, be someone else and always trying to, like, be funny or, like, get noticed and, like, get invited to stuff. And I realized that was bad for me mentally. So, like, the summer after freshman year, I kind of broke away from them. And I was kind of like a floater sophomore year. But then, because it was, like, a COVID time, everything like that, I don't know, like, I was in a state where, like, I didn't really know that many people outside of, like, my old friend group. So I would hang out. I think the most important thing for me was transitioning into my new friend group was actually my ceramics class with David and Tyler. And that's when I started getting to know them as, like, individuals and realizing, like, this is who I wanted to associate myself with and surround myself with.
That's dope. But I'd say also besides the transitioning friend group thing, like, sophomore year was a big transition for you, at least from my perspective, in the sense that you became, like, you became more of a leader that you could see now in the basketball team, and also you obviously went through puberty at that time.
No, I went through puberty junior year. Sophomore year, I was still a little mini-me.
No, so I thought you were like, you grew to like 5'9", which is like...
You grew a little,
No,
not
sophomore
that
year.
much.
No, sophomore year, at the end of sophomore year, I was 5'3".
Okay. But, okay, so through the whole period, I guess during Corona, the whole time that you grew through that.
Yeah, I came back from quarantine, kind of changed.
How's that?
I went in 5'3" and came out 5'9".
Okay.
I also, like, before quarantine, I never, like, had an idea of, like, what a female was. And, like, after quarantine, like, girls were hitting me up and stuff, and I was like, what? Like, what is this? Like, what's going on? Because I've always been, like, that short kid.
Yeah.
So that was weird. I realized I had people to impress, and I, like, couldn't just not give a fuck anymore. So I've really tried to, like... I've tried to, like, shape my image into who I am today as kind of, like, a nice, approachable guy. Like, kind of, like, he's kind of, like, mysterious, too. Like, does he do jawline exercises? Like, I guess I'll never tell.
Okay, but basketball-wise, this is also a time where you get put into the rotation for real.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
like the sixth man in junior year.
I was a sixth man on JV sophomore year. And bless you, Jaden. And I didn't. Cut that out.
No, that's staying in there.
I don't even like. I didn't enter the paint on offense the entire year. I averaged 6 points per game.
Sorry, can I ask, did you actually listen to the podcast?
Yeah, I listen.
No.
Not yet.
Oh,
I could see you listening. I just can't see Jaden.
I've been studying a lot.
I listen to podcasts while I study, but okay.
yeah. So okay, back to what I was saying. I averaged 6 points per game as a sophomore on JV from just shooting threes. I think I shot like 50% from three on the season.
The Costa Mesa game?
Yeah, my Costa Mesa game was like my career high that year. I had like 15 points on like 5 of 6 shooting, all threes. And yeah, that was fun. And sophomore year, I really still didn't know how to play basketball. You couldn't ask me to dribble or play defense to save my life.
Yeah.
And my shooting and everything disappeared over quarantine. Like, I no longer can shoot like that. And junior year, I came into the basketball season as a taller player, still like no skill at all. No skill. Like, I was better at playmaking. I've always been a good playmaker because I like to pass. I like to drop dimes, fancy dimes. But my junior year, I came in, I knew I was going to be JV. I was going to be captain again like I had the previous 2 years. And I was ready, I was ready to have a bigger role. And I came in starting, and then I got knocked out in the middle of a game. If you can like insert the photo of me
I'll put
passed
the video.
out. No, don't put the video. Just put the photo.
Oh, what?
Just put the photo of me
I'll
passed
put
out on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I got knocked out in the middle of a game. I got elbowed by Andrew Cobb in the forehead, and then whiplashed against the floor, and that kind of knocked me out. Well, it did knock me out. I was unconscious. The first thing I see when I wake up was my coach's like balls in my face, and my first words were actually, "Man, get your fucking nuts out my face." And then I was like, I felt like I was okay to keep playing. I was like fine, and that was until I went back, and then I went into the hallway, and I thought I was like gonna go back out until I like collapsed in the hallway, and that's when I knew something like really wasn't right, because I collapsed. But then I told him like I just tripped. I told King I just tripped, and he definitely didn't believe me, but he let me sit on the bench the rest of the game. And all I remember was how bright the lights were and how loud everything was. I swear, like I heard the horn of the halftime, and I literally shit my pants.
So you were scared then. Were you scared more from the injury, or like did you already have the repercussions in your head?
I wasn't scared of the injury. I was just scared because I really was clueless. I didn't know what was going on. I knew I was at a basketball game. I knew I was Chris Walbridge, but like everything else was a blur.
Oh shit, I got okay.
Oh my bad.
No, it's cool. It's cool. But okay, so then you have this whole like rehab process. Can you talk about going through that and how annoying that was?
Yeah,
for you?
so it was so annoying because I didn't play for like the entire season because of that concussion, because I could not pass concussion protocol. Like the trainer had me doing this like stuff where like I had to stand on one foot and like rub my tummy and like tap my head. Like, bitch, I can't even do that like normally.
So for this all, like as a teammate, how do you always like come in with so much energy just day to day?
Because at the end of the day, I love basketball, and I felt like back to like why I quit. Like I just lost my energy. I lost like my love, and I didn't want to play no more.
Wait, did you officially quit?
No, I think I'm actually gonna come back.
Okay.
But
so I'll give you your chance to speak about how the offseason went, because I feel like that's the prime Chris Walbridge basketball moments.
okay, so lacrosse got canceled.
Yeah.
Okay, the lacrosse program stage got canceled, which was a total L, like super bummer. Because that was something I was gonna be the captain, I was gonna be good, everything. And now that the sophomore or the fucking summer before senior year, I played basketball. I played basketball on Saturday mornings. I tried to work on my game, and I got better. Like I was ready to contribute. Yeah, so that kind of happened, and yeah, the fucking summer before senior year is where it kind of all went down. And I came into basketball season just kind of ready, and I had fun over the off season because like I had a piece in the rotation. It was just kind of fun for me. I was like dogging the starters in practice. I had energy. Like I I felt like our coach at the time wasn't there, and I had a better reputation with the other coach. So I was kind of happy, and I was kind of vibing with that. And yeah, I was just like the off season. It's like summer, fall. It was just really fun. And now that he's not sitting there anymore, I can get more into depth. I've always been like happy with my place on the basketball team. I've always been happy as kind of like an energy guy to go in. Now my game is completely like playmaking and getting defensive stops. In my average of 3 minutes per game, I average second most steals per game on the team, which is a crazy stat. Yeah. So, but like, I'm gonna get super real with you guys real quick. I've always known that like I had to be there for other people, and no one really knew, but like the shit I was going through during fall off season, like basketball was just an escape, and that's why I loved it so much. Yeah, I was going through like a lot of shit, and then just like basketball kind of helped me just like get out of that, and that's why I kind of loved it, because it was where I could just like go and like dribble a fucking ball instead of worrying about my friends. Like,
What's up, bro?
so
Jose, let's go.
It's good.
it's pause it.
Recording right now, so.
All right.
What? What's up? Yeah, of course.
Like, actually,
Yeah.
Pause it right now.
I'll pause it. All right. So, what's been your mentality overall this senior year with everything?
Fuck bitches, get money.
That's facts, but I have a girlfriend though.
Yeah.
I guess fuck one bitch, get money.
Well, with it all, this is gonna be your final year of basketball. Probably. Are you gonna play basketball after high school?
I'm definitely gonna be one of those dudes that pulls up to the park and absolutely drops fucking buckets. But other than that, no.
So this is your last year of organized basketball.
Yeah, and that's kind of why I think I'm gonna come back after quitting, because I realize I don't want to end like this. Like I want to end. Like I want to drop 30 points, flip off my coach, and then quit. Like I can't quit getting no minutes.
So from it all, though, and the whole experience, what have you learned, or like what has this experience taught you through the whole time?
Like I learned that basketball was more than a sport, and it was where I met some of my best friends.
Alright.
And it's just where what we do to have fun. Like everything we do, we talk basketball, we talk about who's better, Allen Iverson or Dirk Nowitzki.
It's Dirk.
It's Dirk.
Yeah, I know.
We talk about basketball like 24/7. It's like our lives now, and I don't know. I still love the game.
Alright. So you're gonna go into college pretty soon.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
Man, I don't want to leave. I finally feel like this year I've established myself. Like I've established my friend group. I've established who I am. I've built up this reputation for myself. Like people finally like me. I feel like I'm kind of like a social face of like when people to think about this guy.
I was watching the commercial the other day, by the way. You appear a lot. That first day commercial.
Yeah, because the guy was following me with the camera.
Yeah, but
Yeah, so
so you got some sort of fear or something? Or?
yeah, I have a fear of starting over because I've done it so many times and it's never really worked out.
Yeah.
But like this time when I restarted, it did.
Yeah,
And
I got you.
I don't want to leave my friends. I don't want to leave my girlfriend. I don't want to restart.
Yeah, I got you. So, unless there's anything else you want to add, that's basically the closing. You could just go on your spiel with anything you want now. I'll let you.
Soon. Whenever you want.
Yeah, the thing I just want to end with is just like the whole as a kid, we're always like trying to like find happiness, and I think like that's the most important thing. Like the goal of life has never been to make money. It's like to make yourself happy. And I feel like after everything that's happened, like I'm just gonna, like one of my best friends passed away. One of my other friends got diagnosed with like a very serious cancer, and we're not sure how that's gonna turn out. My grandma was in the hospital for 2 months. That has consisted of my first semester. And through that, like I'm not gonna lie, I've been pretty depressed and like just like unresponsive really, but I came out better. I came out happier, and I feel like I'm in a better place now. Like, just like I didn't let the shit drag me down like I was. Like I'm not gonna lie, there were like periods of time, like days where I just wouldn't touch my phone. I'll just sit, just like think, like where do I go from here? Like how am I gonna recover from this mentally? And I did. I recovered from it mentally, and I'm better because of it. I'm stronger, and I'm happier, and I'm just lucky to have a group of friends around me and that like will support me and like they can talk to me at any time, and I'm blessed.
That's fire.
That's facts.
Anything you want to ask?
Nah, bro, I agree with what he said about the group of friends that are happy for you, like genuinely happy for you. Like, we have a good group of friends.
Okay. This is like the bullshit part that I wanted. I didn't even ask myself this when I was talking. Just like favorite basketball player, favorite basketball memory growing up, and then just where you see yourself in 10 years.
I see myself winning in 10 years. I don't know where it's gonna be. I just know I'm gonna be winning. My favorite basketball player is Shaquille O'Neal, most dominant ever. I play a lot like him. Nah, he's just the best. He's the best to ever do it. I have 3 of his jerseys. But the player who made me fall in love with the game was Kobe, and I feel like that's a lot of us.
Yeah.
Also, just like, this is really weird, but Gerald Green. Fucking love Gerald Green.
Yeah.
That dude jumps high and shit. It was just fun. Blake Griffin too. And yeah, where do I go from here? I don't know, but I'm gonna be winning in 10 years. I can promise you that. Come find me in 10 years, I'm just gonna be happy. I know that.
You got a memory?
A memory of basketball?
Yeah.
My first, the summer before senior year, actually, this is a better memory. Wait, I can't say that. Never mind. I'll get in trouble. Okay, this summer before senior year. The summer before senior year, we were playing Modern Day, and we were in a JV tournament. Dave, you remember?
No.
We played Modern Day in the JV tournament, and me and David were playing JV. I dropped 26 in that game just because like they sucked so bad.
Is that the big boy?
Yeah, it was the big boy.
That was the troll game.
And it was so fun, dude. I had 26 and we beat them by like 30. And it's my career high. I just had fun. Like, I was goofing off. I got the big kid teed up because I kept like tickling him. And that's just some shit I do. Like, I like messing with the opponents. Like, in a game against Carlsbad, this kid called me like a homophobic slur and threw me to the ground because I tickled him and said, "Coochie." Yeah, we were winning by 30, so I don't really care. But yeah, that's just like, I just love messing with people, and I love being like a happy, friendly guy.
All right, that's fucking amazing. So thank you for coming on to the Orange Juice podcast.
Thank you for having me.
Clap. You want to clap?
Yeah.
Clap. What?
I just need to talk about the we're advertising the boxing match.
No.
The undercard is. Oh well, that's it. So everyone clap.
Yep.
Podcast.
Back in the 6th grade, I got them bad grades. I was in love with my tutor. See, musically lose, you trapping, man. Most of you rappers be actors, man.